Hello, everybody. Here we are. It's been just over a month since I've recorded anything. I think it's been a little bit longer since I've updated an action figure review. So let's get right on with that. The necessary audience. Well, tonight, if you didn't know, out here in real life, it is Wednesday night, August 4th. We are getting ready for AEW Dynamite tonight. Tonight, pretty special night. A lot of lead into a special new wrestler on the roster, Malachi Black, also known as Aleister Black or Tommy End. I'm actually pretty excited. I had kind of mixed opinions on that wrestler in WWE as Aleister Black. I wasn't quite on board. I did enjoy his work, but character didn't really do anything for me, and I don't know. I just didn't care. Tommy End on the other side, or on the other hand, I did actually kind of like when I went back and looked at his stuff, when everybody was like, "Wow, Aleister Black's so cool." I don't know. I didn't feel it. I'm not sure. I don't know. So now as Malachi Black, I'm actually quite a bit hype. I'm pretty excited. So excited that I decided to dust off this show right here. This little YouTube segment right here called Action Figure Review. So, how do I do this? I don't collect Mattel or whatever brand that is. I think it is Mattel now. Mattel WWE figures. No. I do, on the other hand, collect AEW action figures. Tonight, Malachi Black facing off against Cody Rhodes at the homecoming edition of AEW Dynamite. They're going to be back in Jacksonville, Florida tonight at the Daily Center. I got a few special figures up today. A little bit of a backlog here. Got the Unrivaled Collection Series 4 Cody Rhodes. This is yet another version of Cody for us here in the standard packaging. I got this very different, very special Wrestling Superstars version of Cody Rhodes, even with an LJN logo on here. Look at that, like the classic WWF Wrestling Superstars action figures. Big vinyl figure, big rubbery guy there. Moving on, I also have this special edition Cody Rhodes, Champion Cody. 7 pieces, it says. Look at that very hollow foil box. Very special. Has a little stage, some explosions here. Yeah. It says 7 pieces. I'm not sure exactly what 7 pieces means, but I guess we can count it. 1, 2 for the belt, 3, 4, 5 for the double or nothing, 6 for his actual belt. Is the cardboard standee supposed to be 7? I'm not sure. Ooh, that is see-through. That is very cool. Maybe the box is a 7th piece. We'll come back to that. First, before I dig into one of these two here, I do want to point out, just look at the difference in the box here now. This one very serious, got the company colors, that black and gold. I've talked about how much I enjoy that gold font over here. Really enjoy all that. But then this one, I think is just pretty cool in this blue color, that yellow. It pops really hard. I get a real 90s feel out of that, which is crazy because this is more early 80s style figure, but hey, whatever. On the back, you have the cutout. Man, so good. Got a little extra information. Comes with a free poster inside. It's wrapped up over here in the corner. You can kind of see it back there, that little line. Oops, sorry, got my phone vibrating. Turn that off. There we go. I gotta say, as cool as the packaging is here, and as well as they're trying to mimic their actual packaging and kind of carry on the tradition of this older, format, I don't really like the art on it. Cody works, but he doesn't match up to that goofy figure back here. I don't know. Who are they supposed to be? Are they supposed to be AEW wrestlers? Or this is like generic cast number 4? Got the same people in the back. Somebody with their face painted up like Darby right between his legs. Right there, Darby. He's looking for a way out, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. I really didn't want this figure, to be totally honest. And I don't want this line because what am I going to do with it? So I'm actually not going to unbox this one. We're going to put this one off to the side. Maybe I let that one go. Maybe if anyone's interested, I guess hit me up. I really don't want to collect those. When I order my wrestlers, or my wrestling figures, I do order in a complete set, style. I always make sure to get the full line for each series. So if there's more to come, I'll be getting them in. I just don't necessarily want them. I don't want to feel like a jerk, but I'm just being honest, right? I do feel like a jerk. I feel like I'm letting the whole company down. I'm letting the movement down. But enough of that. I can get over that feeling real quick. Anyways, I don't want it. It doesn't match anything I have. Maybe if I get a few more in and they start to look good together, maybe, or maybe I'll leave it in the box and maybe it'll look good in the box. I really don't like the idea of leaving things in the box. I made the agreement with my wife that I wouldn't leave things in the box. Anyways, I got some mixed feelings on that. Let's get back into it. Cody Rhodes versus Malachi Black tonight has got me excited. Let's go ahead and bust out this Cody Rhodes. We got the Thronebreaker shirt on. So this is after Double or Nothing, where he broke the throne with the sledgehammer. Ooh, and they made that shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com. Man, to be totally honest, I don't like that. Who gives a shit? I know you're making a reference to Triple H. And you're trying to say, like, we're taking over the WWE. But, man, I've always felt like stand on your own 2 feet. I always disliked this. I'm glad they moved away from it really quickly. I'm okay with a lot of the references they make. When Miro came in and was talking about the brass ring, right? And, there's no glass ceiling. And he's going to do everything he can to kind of be more. I was into that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Jericho talking about WWE. I'm okay with Matt Hardy talking about his past and all of the different promotions he's been in, but mostly about Jeff Hardy and the Hardy brothers. I'm okay with that. But this direct Thronebreaker type thing kind of goes against. I think, okay, I'm really getting down into my feelings now. I think this goes against Tony Khan's point, right? Tony Khan seems to want to not destroy, but break up the kind of monopoly that WWE has, right? He seems to want to bring back. All right, coming back from a little pause there. I don't know what the hell happened, but what I was saying was, I think the whole Thronebreaker and these references goes against Tony Khan's point, right? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, and it's very, very, very specific. And also it's very much pointed at Triple H, which is really painful because Triple H is kind of, he at least seems like the guy who's working for a better tomorrow over in WWE. So, again, it just seems like the opposite person, or the wrong person to be pointing at. You should be pointing at the bigwigs, the East Coasters, pointing at the Vince McMahons there who really want to hold on to that monopoly, right? And instead, we get the Thronebreaker, the one guy who, believes in a lot of people. Maybe there's something more specifically tied between Cody and Triple H or Paul there, but I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. I never liked it. Either way it goes, it's looking great here. I mean, especially you look down here in this little silly picture, he kind of looks like Johnny Knoxville with his line, the bend going through his face. But hey, it's Cody. We can see straight through the packaging here. He comes with the original face and then the updated face from the TNT Champion pack. So you get a Cody with updated pants, the same arms and the same hands, a special shirt. And then 2 extra faces here. Looking at the faces, one looks like younger, like maybe he wasn't eating as much meat here, and now he's got a thicker, fuller face here. All right, let's dig in. All right, slow down, slow down. I believe I've said this before, but it's really great that they're making a packaging that you can put back together. Right? This is really nice. But then it's sealed on the card, so I have to tear it, and then now I've ruined the card. Let's see how well it tears. Okay, here we go. So far, so good. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I mean, as far as displaying it, if I had opened it and pulled them out, maybe display them, and then tried to slide it back in, man, that's a huge maybe. That's a real big maybe. Let's try. Nope, that's separating a ton. Well, all right. Fast forward here. All right, here we are. Let's do the final work of pulling off these here plastic on his arms. I think I might have to pull the hand off to get that off nice and easy. There you go. AEW figures always really nice about removable hands and whatnot. Really always appreciate that. And they're good too. They go in with a nice click, and they you have to use a bit of force to get them out, but they feel good. And there's a bit of a rubbery feel to the limbs, and I think that's part of why it is so nice. There we go, back in. Always got his one taped hand. Though what I'm looking for here, no tattoo just yet on this figure. No neck tattoo. Let's see what we have hidden underneath the shirt here. More taped up. And his weight belt. What's it say there? Oh, I can't tell. Let's remove this and see if I can see it a little better. Oops! Oh, I knocked out Shin. Oh, Shin don't like it. Oh my gosh. I have to use this stand on Shin here, or else his head's too heavy and he falls over. I always like him looking at me like, oh! He's blown away. I like his dog. I can't remember the dog's name, but it reminds me of my dog Wally. And of course, Teresa being hero. I guess I'm Shin in this joke. All right, so let's go ahead and de-shirt him. One thing I can already tell I don't like about the shirt is the way they sewed. They over-sewed and they didn't clean it up. So I'm gonna have to take a lighter or something to that, and I'll have to do it very carefully because this feels very thin. Like it's gonna just go up in smoke if I do. Maybe just tuck it in when I put it back on. But those little stringies. It makes me not feel good about it. Cloth for action figures has never really been great, so it's hard to expect anything more out of them. All right, so let's get this last piece of plastic wrap off. Again, okay, what's it say? Won't back down. He's got the Nightmare logo here. You can't really see it. Here we go. Yeah, won't back down. Gosh, that's not even coming in very clear. Here we go. Trying to get to refocus. Yeah, it's not doing it. All right. Anyway, won't back down. Cody Rhodes won't back down. You need a wrestler who he'll only stand up. He's not gonna back down from a challenge. Won't back down. Yeah, Cody Rhodes won't back down. That's good. I do enjoy Cody. In JPW, I enjoy Cody. Actually, hell, I enjoyed Cody in WWE. I really liked him as himself. When he did the broken nose thing, and thought that was hilarious when he first came in. Or I guess it wasn't when he first came in. It was right after he came in. Did the Ted DiBiase Jr., the Nexus, or was he part of the Nexus? No, the New Blood. I don't remember. Whatever the hell that group was, I really enjoyed him. I talked about it before. We get the Elite with his dog. And he's really into his dog that he kept trying to bring out in his intro, scaring the piss out of that dog, man. The pyro, poor dog. But I mean, I get it. He's a big ass wolf, man. It shows a thing or two. This just feels great. Does this feel better? I think it does. It feels a bit more weighty than the Series 1 Cody Rhodes, and even the Blood Brothers Cody Rhodes. Because the Blood Brothers Cody Rhodes was just a reprint. It was just the exact same one with some extra paint decals on them, but this feels a bit more weighty. I was just playing with I was just reposing the Blood Brothers one. Definitely a little heftier. This bigger face is nice. It looks more like Cody Rhodes. He's gonna sell you a fucking car. Hey, you ever seen a Ford Taurus? This baby here, pop. Slap the top. Remember that meme? That was a thing. All right. He does look like a used car salesman here. Maybe a game show host. The Darby Allin. What's he doing? The coffin drop, or was it a coffin flop? Yeah, go check out Coffin Flop on that's some good stuff. Coffin Flop. All right. I mean, there's not too much else to say. We got the Dream tattoo. He does not have his neck tattoo, which I think was maybe my main reason for being excited for this one. Because again, the Thronebreaker stuff really turns me off. Let's go ahead and pop it back on, just to differentiate him from other versions of the figure. Yeah, this was on. I think this outfit was on a Dynamite or so. I don't know when they were selling a T-shirt, probably after Double or Nothing. I got Thronebreaker. Man, the shirt goes on well. It is tailored well to the figure. So many hits here, and I'm just can't get over the content. Oh well, what do you say? I'm so happy that they took this risk. I love AEW, as you guys can tell. So I'm happy about this. I'm really dragging on. All right, so now moment of truth. Moment of truth. Whew. Oh, didn't mean to bop the microphone. Can I bring myself to unbox this one? Oh, man. You know what? Oh, man, I want to. I really want to. I want to see, is there a hidden item in there? Let's recount them. 7 pieces. 1 Cody Rhodes. 2 belt. 3 belt. 4, 5 on Pyro. 6 on the background. That see-through background. Just look how cool that is. You can see Cody Rhodes through it. That is really cool. I think 7 is literally the box or this cardboard insert to look like the stage. Don't. If I was a child, I'd be pissed if I saw the 7 pieces down here. I think I am still a bit of a child, obviously, because I am in fact pissed about this down here. That's not cool. This is a box. These Pyro stand-ups, I don't think you can stand them up. They don't look like they stand up outside of the box. I mean, like, where's the 7 pieces here? I don't understand. This has got me hung up. If you just said it was Cody Rhodes in a fancy box, that's fine. I'm not going to unbox him. I'm going to hold on to him. Maybe just display him like this. I do have another one I'm just displaying in its box right now. Don't tell Teresa. She's getting pissed. She said I have to unbox all my stuff or else I can't have it. I'm going to display it in this box and then she's going to be okay. You know, you got to keep your promises with your wife. You make a commitment. You got to stick to your convictions. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know what to do with this one. And I think I'm going to have to come up with an actual display. You know what? No, I know what I'm going to do. There was the special edition, full-size, full-to-scale ring that comes with Aubrey Edwards that has the Double or Nothing ring apron. That's what I'll wait for that. I'll make a display that has all of that. Until then, you're going to stay in the box. It's going to stay safe, stay clean, stay together, because maybe there's a chance that I can just put the whole box back behind the ring and show it off that way. Well, that is all I had for tonight. I'm very excited for AEW tonight. A lot of cool stuff going on tonight. So do check out AEW on TNT where you can. They're getting ready to move Dynamite over to TBS. How crazy is that? They're going to move it to TBS, start up a new show on Friday nights, Rampage. That's coming. Wrestling is, especially for AEW, is very, very exciting right now. If you guys are taking part of it, please enjoy. If you're only taking part in me talking about things and wrestling and having feels about little toy t-shirts, you know, I'm glad you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make any suggestions. I do have a lot more. I'm going to get ready to kind of hammer a bunch of these episodes out. Thanks for supporting me. Tuesday nights, 9:30. Check us out on YouTube streaming. I go live on Tuesday nights, 9:30 to build Gunpla with my wife. That's Gundams, Gundam models, Japanese robot models. And I do some customizations. We chit-chat. We catch up on the week. And just kind of talk about things going on and try to have a good time. True jibber-jab. Jibber-jabber. You ever been jib-jabbed? Man, we jib-jab as much as we can on there. Having just a real good time, just hanging out. We usually have a few friends with us, and we're going to start bringing in some guests. So we have ideas. One last thing before I go. This one has the tattoo. I can't wait to get that out so I can look at that stupid tattoo. What a poor decision. I know Brandy didn't even like that. Way to go, Cody. Way to fucking go. Never back down. Don't back down. Don't back down. Even if your wife doesn't like the net tattoo you're going to get, don't back down. Definitely back down. You got to live with her for the rest of your life. She's going to be the mother of your children. Speaking of, hey, yo, last thing. Congrats to Cody Rhodes. Congrats, sir. Congrats, big guy. Had your first kid. Way to go. Both Cody and Jon Moxley both became dads. I'm a father of two. My girls changed my life for the better, changed me for the better, and I can't wait to see how life grows for these two wrestlers I've been following for years. So, congratulations, Cody. Congratulations, John. You guys do your best, as I'm sure you will. All right. Thanks for watching. Hey, how's your mother? Hey, I'm back, and it's still August the 4th, and I've got a little bit more. I'm still excited for tonight, AEW Dynamite, and there's some very specific reasons here. First, we have a guy tonight who is currently the TNT champion. He's going to fight Lee Shoddy, an up-and-comer, somebody they're building in AEW, which is cool. He's going to be on the main TV fighting against Miro, the current TNT champion. And I thought it would be fun to kind of unbox Miro's first figure along Darby's second figure. Now, this is quite the painted up Darby. Doesn't look too much different from just the figure itself. Comes with a new skateboard, new paint job on his entire body, and the black TNT title. The original TNT title was red, and if you notice in that last video I did with the champion Cody Rhodes, he had the red belt, and I thought the red belt was just super great. I also thought it was cool and was in silver before they got it cast in gold. This one looks great too, though. That red stands out very, very well, and I love that it has the TNT logo on it. Now, we know that Rampage is going to be on Friday nights on TNT. Does that mean that this belt is only going to be disputed on Friday nights? I hope so. Let's keep it there. And then the TBS title. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's get in there. All right, let's dig in. Miro versus Cody Rhodes. Jesus. I've been talking about Cody Rhodes for so long here. Miro versus Darby Allin in our first bout of the AEW Unmatched Collection, Series 1. Notice, Series 1. Also, I just wonder, Miro currently has an altered version of the TNT title. It's with a white background, and instead of red, it's green. Or some part of it's green, and it has his Bulgarian colors. I wonder if we're going to get a secondary figure of Miro and whomever is going to beat him right next to him. Look at those numbers. I just wonder. I wonder. Anyways, let's dig in. Before we go any further, I do want to point out, hey, check this out. We got Miro's signature there. It actually says Miro. Let's compare that to Darby Allin. Darby Allin is a D-A line. Is it D-A, or is it A with the line over here, and then that's just like an underline, a D-A underline? Or is this supposed to be a little stick figure on a skateboard? Huh? Yeah. Anyways. All right, here we are. Let's start with the champion and then the challenger. So the champion, again, this was a while ago. I mean, Miro's had the belt for, a couple months, 2 months, 3 months now. Darby didn't need it. Darby winning it was great. Darby taking it off of Cody was fantastic. Or was it off of Cody? Darby winning it was great. I do think it was off of Cody. That was fantastic. I don't remember actually who he took it off of. Well, I do want to say it's Cody. I think they took it off of Brody Lee. sad passing of Brody Lee. They took it off of Brody Lee, put it on Cody, and then I think it was Darby who took it off of Cody. And what a good time. What a good time in wrestling. All right, we got smeared paint all up his arm. I don't think those are tattoos. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't remember if they're tattoos. Though, pink painted fingernails. I like that touch. That stands out really, really well. Look at that. All right, let's get this plastic off here. There. I do have a knife literally right over here. I went out and got my knife in between these videos. Got his chain on. He's always wearing his chain. Gonna do the coffin flop. Yeah. Gotta cross his arms. Can he cross his arms for the coffin flop? Man, he looks kind of CM Punky trying to cross his arms. Coffin flop. Yeah. Got his boots. Got his tights. Rotation at the thigh here. Got his Daisy Dukes on. Not actually tattered up, but you got little colorings to look tattered up. Yep, motion at the waist. Ab flexor. Well, ab rotator. Got the great shoulder movement. Nice and thin. Man, is he bigger or smaller? I think he's about the same. I think this is just the same figure. Maybe slightly retooled. I should really compare him. Though the one I have over on the wall, he's in a good position. And he's completely suited up with his jacket and skateboard and everything. So he has to stay there. Definitely a different face for him. Do like that. My daughter, my youngest, Kitty, she's always like, he's scary. I'm like, he's a good guy. Chill out. It's so scary. It's just face paint. She's like, I like face paint. And she usually gets over it, which is really funny to me. Very rawr. He's ready to wrestle. Rawr. Look at my pink nails. So cool. So cool. All right. The face of TNT. That looks cool. Ooh, Darby Allin, Relentless. Oh, does he have his Relentless tattoo? Oh, man, I thought that was on his back. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's underneath his necklace. Relentless. Can you see it? Yeah. Not coming up great in this camera. Man, I should upgrade cameras. Eventually. Money, right? We got the belt. Oh, this looks good. Look how nice and wide that is. Nice and smooth. That looks fantastic. Can't really make out what these pictures are on the side. AEW on these plates. AEW at the top plate. Not sure there. Whew, that looks good. A little too big for him, though. Maybe they knew that ahead of time. Maybe that's also why he never really wore it. Now we have Miro, the best man. Wearing some boots with some kick pads. Got rotation at the kick pads. That's good. He's a big, chunky boy. This is like maybe the biggest AEW figure so far as thickness. Man, he's pretty big. Wow, man, he is screaming. Whoa, screaming his head right off. Yeah, pretty good likeness. Looks great. Got his tattoo. Got his tramp stamp that goes all the way up his back. It's more like a landing pad. You got it's like skee ball. Got his camo pants he had been wearing. He's kind of switched up recently, but it says best man. Yeah, they really shoved that on there. I feel like they've been directionless with Miro until they put the strap on him. I think Miro kind of needed that strap needed the TNT title to kind of prove that he is something or somebody. Put on decent matches. I mean, he's hard hitting still. He's very intense. I kind of wish he did something other than the good old accolade. I feel like he only did that because of the Iron Sheik in the first place. Like, I don't know. I feel like he could do something more. Maybe I don't know the answer here. His super kicks are great. His suplexes are great. The submission, while he's a heel, I think actually works, and I like that he's been pulling back so far that he also locks his legs around and kind of grapevines you, and kind of gives you a double submission there. He's kind of evolved it. I do like that, but I also think that it's not the most entertaining situation, especially when he locks it in. I guess it's one of those things that kind of makes him more of a monster. Like if he locks it in, it is fucking over. But if he doesn't quite lock it in, maybe there's still a chance. That's what it's going to be. That's what his matches are going to evolve to. Him winning without using the game over, right? Rah! Fucking give me that belt. Rah! There we go. New TNT champ crowned. Cool. All right, last little one real quick. Do another quick one. Waste a little time there. Oh, Rusev, Miro comes with a microphone so he can talk a lot like he had been doing about the only thing he was doing on AEW for a while. And 2 different hands. Fantastic. Jumping over here to another champion, our champion figure, ex-champion, Le Champion, Chris Jericho. Popping this one open just to kind of get through. Jericho's career. Oops, sorry, let's not talk during this. All right, ready? Noisy stuff. All right, this is my 3rd Jericho. Coming with the strap again. Yeah, got the AEW title, the AEW World Heavyweight title. That was rubber banded on. Title still looking good. Oh, got a second rubber band here. The title's looking great. I am happy with this figure. Oh, excuse me, I've got the burps here. I'm very happy with this figure. He's got his little bandana that he was wearing around his neck, Le Champion. He's got these cool pants, and I mean, they're kind of done up very simple here, but that's okay. I wish that there was the zippers that were also there, but I really like these pants, and their simplicity. I thought they were really cool. Still wearing the big boots, the big open tongue. I think that kind of helps, I don't know, show his difference from what he used to be. He used to be kick pads always, right? So really shows his evolution, kind of hitting into a more heavy hitter, getting that reverse elbow, bah, right? The Judas effect, bah. Is this a different face? Yeah, I think so. I don't think this is the little bit of bubbly face. If it is, I think it's retooled just a tad. Got his big lion's mane of hair for the lion tamer. Really great work on the tattoos. I know I pointed that out the first time around with Jericho. The original Jericho figure came with a lot of extra accessories. He had the really shitty jacket. He had the really shitty hat. But it really was his intro into AEW, his Painmaker personality, which he just recently brought back last week, even fighting Nick Gage. Crazy match. Great. I thought it was actually a really good match. I think they did a Nick Gage style death match as best they could on national television. I think they did great. This one I'm very happy to see just because, again, I love these pants. I love these boots. I love Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho being one of my favorite wrestlers. One of the biggest reasons why I was so hyped for AEW. I was excited for the idea, but when it was just the Young Bucks, I mean, I loved Kenny Omega from NJPW, but when it was just the Young Bucks and Hangman and Omega, I was like, man, I don't know. Maybe this one's not that great. Cody, maybe this isn't going to go anywhere. When they signed Jericho, I was like, dang, this is real business. So, always loving Jericho. Tonight, the excitement here, and actually the most exciting thing in this whole little review, tonight, Chris Jericho versus Juventud Guerrera. Man, somebody I used to love. I used to love all the freaking, all the cruiserweights in WCW. How exciting. Let's see how Hoovy Juice is doing tonight. That's right, tonight, TNT AEW Dynamite. Go check it out. I think I'm pimping more AEW Dynamite than I am the action figures and or my own channel. Definitely check out AEW Dynamite. God damn, I love wrestling. I love it so much. I'm so excited for just everything going on. I want to see Jericho continue him versus MJF. I'll have a new MJF unboxing coming up soon. They just put out another one of him. I have that ready to go in the wings here. Just really exciting. Man, I love wrestling. I love wrestling. Also, did you know I love wrestling? Hey, Shen, did you know I love wrestling? Kitty? Doggy, did you know? I love wrestling. I love Street Fighter. I love the X-Men. I love my wife. I love my girls. Let's do all that probably in reverse order with my wife and my girls tying. Anyways, that's really all I had to say here. Hey, dude, who do you love? Who do you love in wrestling? Who do you love in Street Fighter? Who do you love in the X-Men? Who do you love in your family, in your close people, huh? Family don't have to be the people you're related to. Who's your family? Let's get a nice meme going. But hey, do you truly love them? Ask them. How's your mother?